Baker with Baker DMM. This is our video digest newsletter. Topic of today's newsletter is going to be 8 early signs of dementia. And before I jump into our discussion, I want to read you a statistic, and it states that every 66 seconds someone is diagnosed with dementia. It's pretty amazing to think about that. Every 1 minute someone is being diagnosed with dementia. And it really ties in to what we do in our mission and our purpose in helping our clients. And to think that every minute somebody's getting dementia, and our population is aging, and it's going to double in the next 30 to 40 years, and there's going to be 80 million people 60, 65 years or older. It's really something we need to pay attention to. So we thought it might be good to go over some of the signs that someone might have dementia, or just some of the warning signs that if you see it in a loved one or a friend or a family member, you might dig a little bit deeper and might try to help them get the appropriate attention they deserve if you notice any of these signs. So the first one is subtle short-term memory changes. Number 2 is difficulty finding the right words. Number 3 is changes in mood. Number 4 is struggling to adapt to change. Number 5 is difficulty completing normal tasks. 6 is confusion and being repetitive. 7 is difficulty following storylines. And 8 is a failing sense of direction. And I know when we work with clients and we work with people that of all ages, but particularly the people that are older and that have suffered some sort of cognitive or physical impairment, definitely memory changes, difficulty completing normal tasks, difficulty following storylines. These are all things, particularly with someone's finances, that really could just wreak havoc and really make their lives much more difficult than really one could ever imagine. With our financial lives and all the details that come into our financial lives, we have to really be, not only do we have to be physically healthy, we have to be cognitively healthy to help manage all these day-to-day tasks. And really the 6 key areas that we help people, whether it's bookkeeping, personal bookkeeping, financial monitoring, giving financial advice, paying bills, dealing with vendors, and then of course, we can act as a power of attorney for individuals. But so many of these, if you have subtle short-term memory problems, and you're reviewing your transactions, you might not remember what you spent the day before, or a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. If you're difficulty following a storyline, and you're working with a vendor, and you're getting some work done at your home or in any area of your life, if you're unable to follow along with the proposal that they're presenting to you, or the work that they're trying to complete for you or for your home or whatever it is in your life that you're getting help with, it's going to be really difficult for you to stick with it and to be able to make an informed decision and do what's best for you. Difficulty completing normal tasks. If you normally reconcile your checkbook and now you're struggling to do that, or you see a loved one struggling to do that, that's a huge issue. If you've got a family member, a parent, a friend, a loved one who's been religious about reconciling their checkbook, checking their bank accounts, making sure the month ends reconcile, and now they're struggling to do that, or they're complaining about it, that should be a big warning sign to you and to everyone else involved that, hey, is this a one-time occurrence? Is this recurring? Do we need to dig deeper into these health issues to really see if there's more going on there? And then of course, any of these other, a failing sense of direction. If someone normally is, they know how to get from point A to point B to point C, and now all of a sudden they're struggling and they don't know if it's a right turn or a left turn. That again, that could translate into a much bigger problem, and then ultimately their day-to-day financial affairs. And in any one of these issues, if they do eventually lead to a diagnosis of dementia, these people, not only are they going to need help early on, they're going to need help ongoing, for the rest of their lives. And there needs to be a very trusted family member, a friend, a neighbor, a loved one, someone they can trust, or if there isn't someone available or someone that's close by that can be there and be a resource for them, they need to look at having a company like a Baker DMM, a professional, CPA, someone that's a financial professional, a company that's got a presence, that is established, that you can trust, that has all the background and the credentials, that can help these people do all these day-to-day financial tasks, perform all these tasks for them, and be that extra set of eyes, be that extra set of ears, and be that extra voice to help protect these people and to help make sure that they're not taken advantage of. Because I can tell you right now, if they don't, it's pretty much 100% chance at some point someone, some business, some person at some point is going to take advantage of them. And if there's not a protective layer there, a protective person to serve as a buffer or a barrier, it could turn out real ugly for that person, and in some cases they could be totally wiped out and have all their money taken. And so we have to be vigilant. We have to protect these people. So hopefully this information has been interesting and helpful. And if you need more resources, look in your community. Reach out to your local aging chapters. And if you still can't find something, feel free to directly to reach out to us. And as I mentioned, if you found this information interesting or helpful, please feel free to share it on all of your social media channels. This could be with your family, your friends, whoever you think might benefit from viewing the information. If you ever have a question you'd like for me to answer directly in one of our newsletters, go to our website, www.bakerdmm.com. Scroll to the bottom, fill out your information, write a few sentences, and I'll try to answer that in one of our upcoming newsletters. And if you ever like to get my help directly and personally, the quickest and easiest way is to go to our website. The top right-hand corner, you'll find our phone number as well as a request an appointment button. And if you'd like to book a direct phone consulting session, scroll to the bottom and click on the PayPal button. And with all these options, I'll be in touch with you in 24 to 48 hours. Till then, I will talk to you soon.